Now we're going to talk about inside assets to a book and how you can describe those. Many books will have photographs throughout, a lot of times black and white, no big deal. But then you'll run across some really appealing type color plates. These shouldn't be described as just color pictures. Color plates would be the correct terminology for these. Sometimes you'll see them tipped in, and that means that they're loose, but there's just a light strip of glue across the top holding the photograph. This would be a tipped in plate. This is just a normal color plate. Another outstanding asset to mention is if you have extremely bright pages that are almost new-like, because many books of this age tend to brown or age with time. So this is a very bright and clean. That's the way I like to describe it. A nice, bright, clean book inside. Another issue would be the spine. If it's weak or cracked, not good. This one particularly is very strong. So that's another thing to mention. You definitely want to mention that it has a strong binding. That's a good selling point. And lastly, we have something that's called a frontis or a frontispiece. That's Frontis. And that would be at the beginning of many old books will have this, and it's worth mentioning. They'll have a portrait of the author or some significant relevance to the book. This is called a frontis, and definitely want to describe that as well. Sometimes there will be tissue paper covering them, and then you would call it a tissue-covered frontis.